Hey everyone, and welcome back to the job site. It's gonna be an exciting week, so let's go inside and talk about what we have going on. Well, like I said, it's gonna be an exciting week. We hopefully have the Stucco guys coming in today. They're gonna bring a few things this morning to get kind of prepared, and they said they should be getting to work, so looking forward to that. And I will go outside and I'll show you that whole process of them doing the stucco outside. But in the meantime, we still have a bunch of drywall to put up, have a little bit here in the kitchen to do, and then in the hallway and little pantry area. And then we'll head into the garage and hopefully get that one, the drywall put up in there. It's just a lot of stuff in there right now, I'll show you that. So it'll be a little hard to work in there, but anyways, that's kind of the plan. Do drywall until the stucco guys get here, and then we'll go and watch them get to work. So in the meantime, let's get started on this drywall. And if you missed our last video, this is where we left off. This is what we have to do. This is in the kitchen area here. This is where the refrigerator goes, and this is a little closet for the bedroom, which is in the kitchen. So we have to get this part done, and then this room will be pretty much done. And coming in here to the hallway, get this little bit of hallway piece done here, and into the pantry. But that should be a pretty quick and simple process to do. The bigger one is here in the garage. We haven't even started in here yet. Got a big pile there. That's all the stuff for the stucco that those guys are going to need. And the garage door and just a bunch of other kind of things laying out here. But we have our big pile here of the drywall to put up. So put on the walls here, ceilings, everything like that. And kind of looking forward to getting this on the drywall on the ceilings and the wall. So then we can put the hangers on and put the garage door on and put our top tracks on and get this garage door on here so we can kind of open and close this and store materials in here if we needed. So that is here. And like I said before, back to work. So we were working away in the garage, hanging up the last of the sheetrock, and we got a call from our favorite drywall guys. They said they watched the channel and they've been watching our last video and saw we're hanging up drywall, and they said, we got some free time, let's come help you out and finish it up for you. So we said, when can you start? They said, we will be there tomorrow. So they came and got straight to work. All right, guys. Well, it has been a couple days here, and you see here the drywall is all complete. They finished up yesterday. They put their third and final coat on. So now we will come back today and do a little bit of sanding. The walls here, they're already very, very smooth, so it'll just be just a tiny bit of sanding. Everything's looking really nice here. They did a really nice job, a lot faster than probably what we would have done it. And once we do a little bit of sanding, then I'll come back and do the texture. This whole house will get a knockdown texture. Show you that part. We'll give you a little tour here of the bedrooms. Everything's done, looking very nice. And also today we will get in there to the shower and hopefully get that cement board on the shower. And do the same for the other bathroom. And get that cement board on the back of the tub here. So get cement board on the tub there so we can start to put up tile. And once we get the texture on the house, then we will wait that for it to dry, put a drywall primer on, and then we go ahead and put paint on the house. Well, as you saw in one of the last videos, the Stucco guys, they came, they were moving the stuff in, and they got to work yesterday. I wasn't here, so I didn't see some of their process, but they gotten the windows taped off. So let's go outside and check out the work that they did. Yeah, moving outside. Since it's wintertime, see here they put this concrete blanket on the around the house there, and they have big heaters going in here so it can keep everything warm, and the concrete's not going to freeze and break. But this is the first color that they're putting on. This is kind of just the little coat here, just to kind of build it up. But what they do is they're just getting their mortar out, mixed up, putting on the wall, and that chicken wire that you saw in there before is what's holding it to the wall. And then they get this stuff here. It's going to mesh here, and they embed that into the concrete to keep it from cracking. That's what that one's supposed to do. So once they get this whole house done, they're going to leave it for a week to dry out, and they'll come back and put the final color on the house. And let's come out here to the front of the garage here. So this is just the chicken wire that was on there before that holds this cement there to the house. Go around to the side there. They have this all covered up. And it's the front of the garage. I think it looks like this side is pretty much done. And they'll probably move around to the other part of the house later this morning. All right, so while those guys are outside finishing up the stucco work on the house there, they moved around to the front of the house there. So they got everything all taped up and they're working there. But while they're doing that, we came in here and did the final sanding on the whole house. We got everything ready for the texture. And here is what we use for the texture. Was in this texture sprayer, and we're using a kind of a heavy texture because we're doing a knockdown texture. I'll show you what we're doing there. We did that on the last couple houses, but just get this all-purpose drywall joint compound, and we're mixing it with 2.5 bottles of this water. Mix it in there. We want kind of like a consistency of a pancake batter. Load up in there, and there's lots of little settings on this one. Got that set up to do the right kind of texture, and got that done. Mixed it up, and we went to the garage and got that part done. I didn't film that because it's kind of dark in there. And after that, what we're gonna do now is move here to this little hallway, get this one done, the ceiling, and then move up here to the main room, get this main ceiling done, and onto the walls. And that'll be the hard part, and we'll go to the bedrooms and get that stuff done. I'll show you a little detail here in the garage, and it's done. Might be a little loud because they have heaters running outside. But you can see, got the texture on, sprayed it on, use a knockdown knife.
One day later.
Well, it's the next day here, and as you saw, the whole house is all completed with the stucco. This is the first layer, and they put these plastic blankets around the whole entire house. We've had those big diesel heaters running all night, keeping this nice and warm, just to make sure that it doesn't freeze. And this stuff here now is nice and dry, and if it froze, then it would be kind of a different color and would probably peel off when I'm rubbing it, but it's not rubbing off, so that means everything is dried nicely, it didn't freeze. So real happy with this. and they told us that we just have to leave these heaters running for a couple days, and then they will come back and put the final color on. And coming back out inside, here in the garage, this is all of our paint here. This is called this Total Wall Shot Blast Medium. And this one, we just add a pre-mixed little color, like vial color, into here, mix it up. That way, we put this color on the house, then everything's the exact same color, and it's not gonna have one patch is lighter or darker than the other one. But that'll be in a couple days, and for now, you see here before, we got the texture put on the walls here. This is dry, we did this yesterday. And we were around here to the main room, kitchen, living room. As you see, texture done there, that was dry. I don't want to film too much part of putting the texture on because it's kind of hard to see this white texture going on a white wall. Kind of blends in, but now that this stuff is all dry, it's almost the weekend, so we'll go ahead and get the sprayer out, put on some PVA primer, and get this whole house primed out, and then let it dry over the weekend. Yeah, this is the primer that we have here. This comes in these 5-gallon containers, using about 15 gallons for this house. And this stuff, the point of doing this is when we're spraying it on this wall here, if you just try to paint regular paint on this wall here, then the paper really soaks up the paint, and it's gonna have might have different colors, and you don't want to use nice expensive paint to soak into the walls there. You have to paint it, I don't know, 2 or 3 times to get the color right. But with the PVA primer, spray that on. This is pretty cheap stuff here, and that primes the walls and gets it all ready for paint. All right, guys, well, there we go. Got the PVA primer put up, and you might be able to tell in that time lapse, put it on the wall there. It kind of comes out a little thin in some spots, but once it starts to dry, it all kind of evens out. So you don't have to put it on super thick like you do on paint. And it's still drying, so you can still see some of the lines in there where those are like the tape marks where it's still a little bit wet there. But this is done. We still have the master bedroom to do. We need about 2 more gallons of primer for in there. But once that's done, then we can go ahead and start with the ceiling paint. Get that one done. And then final color for the house. Bedroom there. So we've got almost everything in there. We got the closet there, and we did the bathroom here with the primer. And then started doing this wall, but ran out of paint. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for this video. We got a ton of stuff done. Sorry for this video coming out a little bit later with Christmas and New Year's. Not a lot of people are working, so I just kind of skipped the last video to do this one and kind of give you a whole bunch more stuff in one video. But this is going to definitely be it for now, because we got the whole outside of the house done with the stucco. That's wrapped all the way around. The heaters are out there still drying the stucco off, and those guys will probably come in a couple days and go ahead and get the paint on the house, the colored stucco, and get that one done. I'm not sure if I'll be here for when they're doing that, but I'll try to get up here whenever they come and see if I can film some of that. But that'll probably be for the next video. And then in here, what we'll be doing for the next one is finishing up the primer in there, and then probably getting the paint on the inside of the house, and we'll go from there and see what else we can get done. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your comments and support you put down below, and I will see you right back here next week on the job site. Thanks for watching.